There's an albatross that has never touched land. It's true, and sailors have been spotting them for centuries. Far out at sea, sailors sometimes spot enormous birds circling for days on end. They don't flap their wings, they just circle. At first, they were a mystery, but we now know exactly what they are. And the secret to their survival is both beautiful and terrifying. It's an albatross. Some species have wingspans of over 11 feet. That's almost as tall as a giraffe. They're huge, and unlike most other birds, they don't need to flap their wings to fly. Their wings are perfectly shaped to catch the wind and keep them aloft almost indefinitely. So how do they travel thousands of miles without landing? Well, it's all about the wind. When the albatross takes off, it soaks up the wind with its big wings, riding the air currents all day long. It can travel for hundreds of miles per day without expending much energy. But how do they find food? Well, they're not picky eaters. They'll eat almost anything they can catch. Fish, squid, even other birds. And when there's plenty of food, they can put on weight very quickly. In fact, some albatrosses have been known to double their body weight in just 1 year. But like all good things, this too must come to an end. Eventually, the wind dies down and the albatross has to land. But by then, it's usually close to land, so it's not too much of a problem. In fact, some albatrosses only touch land once every 4 years. And when they do, they head straight for the hills. There's a special place on some islands where thousands of albatrosses gather. It's called a rookery, and here the albatrosses mate for life. They lay a single egg and then take turns incubating it, while the other parent goes out to sea to look for food. Once the chick hatches, both parents will work tirelessly to feed it. And after 6 or 7 months, the chick is ready to leave the nest. And that's when the albatross will finally touch land again. After spending almost a year at sea, the cycle starts all over again. And so the albatross continues to soar, the king of the skies, the master of the winds, forever free. Do you know any obscure nature facts? Share them below. I love reading your comments. And thanks for watching.